host, your local yogini beekeeping witch goddess. That's a long title, but I do all those things, and I want to teach you how to care about yourself so you can care about your friends, your family, your partner, your community you live in, and the place you live. Visit. I know community means to me like everything, not just your neighbors, but the animals, the bees, the bus drivers, the mailman, everyone. So in order for you to care about them, you gotta care about yourself. And that's what I'm here to teach you on this wild ride that we like to call life. And I just want to check in with you once a week as a human and teach you how to do self-care practices and hopefully along the way have some fun together. So it all started years ago. I'm a 36-year-old woman. Let me introduce myself a little bit more. I'm born and raised in Colorado, graduated from University of Colorado Boulder, and with a psychology degree. I've been teaching and running my own business, youth sports business with my husband for the last 14 years. And I just got my yoga certification for teaching adults this past year in 2023. I have my child's teaching yoga certification, and I'm also a beekeeper. I've been beekeeping for about 6 years. I did a huge mentorship or apprenticeship in 2020 where I followed my mentor around his like 15 locations of hives, and I learned so much, and I love beekeeping as well as I love yoga, so that's where we are. I think there's a lot of healing that can be done when you're a beekeeper, and I think there's lots of healing that happens when you are a yoga practitioner. So by putting these two worlds together, I hope we can walk away with lots of learning and love together. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about all my rituals and self-care practices, and it all starts off with a tarot pull every morning or during your new moons and full moons. And this is a taped up deck, but it's the Rider-Waite original drawings. And I like to do Wise in My Tarot. I ask it, what does the Do Yoga Do You community need to know? And tarot is something we're going to do every time. These are such big cards, I have to like change the way I shuffle them. But we are going to be doing a tarot pull once a week. It's part of my thing. I'm going to be trying to teach you once a month a free yoga class. I will be trying to teach you, excuse for my practice on not saying I will be working on providing you guys with plant propagation techniques and how to grow microgreen classes and podcasts. And I have a book coming out at the end of March that's going to challenge you to join me on this 365-day challenge. So you can start today if you're tuning in. Why do we need to know? Why is my tarot? One on my heart. One breath in. One breath out. And then you split the deck. And then we ask what we need to know. Or we already did that, but then we knock. We do a little flippy. Boop. And we just got the the Five of Swords. Can you guys see it? So, in order to learn how to do tarot for yourself, you go on to biddytarot.com. And she is going to do an excellent reading for us. Oh, that was close. Stay there, tarot deck. All right. So I type in on biddytarot.com. I wish I could show you the screen, but I'm not that good of a podcaster yet. We type in Five of Swords. It will give you the meaning. I don't think it was flipped upside down, or was it? Conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all costs. In the Five of Swords, a sly-looking man picks up 3 swords from the ground. He glances over his shoulder at 2 men who are walking with their shoulders slouched, conveying a sense of sadness and loss. 2 more swords are strewn across the grass, suggesting a battle has been fought and lost. The sky is cloudy and tumultuous, a sign that not all is well, even though the fighting has stopped. I'm not sure what that means. I did pull the Magician earlier, which meant, on my herbal deck, which meant like creating your own magic and like creating your own like destiny, and I thought that was more relevant than this card, but let's pull it again. Sometimes this deck's been dormant. I don't really like this reading. Sometimes you don't have to like the reading though. It's just a way of playing with the universe. But if it was upright, I think it was. I don't think I flipped it. The Five of Swords turns when you have had a falling out, disagreement, conflict. You are walking away with a sense of sadness and loss. You may be upset and resentful over the heated words you said and now wish you could take back. And you know what? The Five of Swords can often indicate that you're competing with others on the path to success. Well, that's for damn sure. There's a million people trying to teach you about yoga and self-care. You see them as threats to your own happiness, so you seek to win at any cost. I don't know if I technically am agreeing with this card, so let's go over time. Is there anything else we would need to know? Wise and Mighty Tarot, tell us now. Let's do more. I feel like I wasn't grabbing the deck how I should have. There we go. I felt like a better split. All right. Ooh. We got the Six of Pentacles. And it's kind of nice because it looks like a sage is feeding the helpless. So I'm here to feed you some valuable information. Let's look up this one too. So then you type in Six of Pentacles. Giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. So this is way better in terms of what I'm trying to do for you guys in terms of the poll I was hoping to get today. Because this is the whole interaction I need from my community is how can I give you guys more so that you can receive things so you can implement it into your life and have more self-care practice so you can be a better human. So the Six of Pentacles shows a wealthy man dressed in a red robe handing out coins to two beggars who kneel at his feet. In his left hand he holds a balanced scale representing a fairness and inequality. This card reflects a state of financial security and generosity, suggesting that you can generously use your wealth and abundance for the benefit of others. But it also speaks to receiving generosity and the feeling of relief that accompanies much needed assistance. The Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving. Sometimes you are on the giving end, other times you're on the receiving end. It's on an ongoing cycle of life, and this card serves as a reminder that the balance can change at any time. Even if you are surrounded by wealth, there will be times when you need the help and support of others. So be generous with your resources, as you may need the support in the future. And I honestly believe I'm glad that we did a second poll because the first one was like confusing to me because don't feel like I mean, we're always facing inner turmoil and conflict until you really are fully unblocking and aligned and expanding. And that's like something you'll get into if you join me on the Two Big Magnetic Manifestation Challenges and Journey that I'm an affiliate with them. And like ultimately you can't create your like dream life if you don't know your values, if you don't have like alignment of what you want in those values and why you want them. Because like my business coach always talks about like, why do you want $1 million? Like she just did a podcast about it actually, so you know everything, go check her out. But Nicole Beasy, like just helping people understand like that million doesn't mean anything if you don't know why you want the million. And like that's the answer I can't provide her because I don't have a reason why I need the million besides being able to be more generous with my time and wealth and like helping others. So that's the like expansion of why I want the million, but it's not a big enough answer for like it to be a big enough reason. I think like I just want independence and freedom, and that's also why I love these words because giving, receiving, sharing, wealth, generosity, and charity. Generosity is one of my true authentic code words, along with balance, which was talking about that with the scale, and freedom. And I think freedom comes when you have the generosity of giving and receiving in your life. So as I said, you'll see in the future podcasts, like look at your hands, like how can you how can you be of service to yourself and then to others? And if you aren't taking care of yourself, there's no way you'll have the energy or the capacity to be mindful enough for other people. Cool. So moving on, the next thing I'd like to talk about each week with you is numerology. So today is January 1st, 2024. Congratulations. If you had a rough year, we have a new year ahead of us. And the cool thing about yoga that has brought me like the most joy in life is it brings me present mindedness of the day. And like the last 365 days don't matter, but the next today matters. Tomorrow matters, but only really right now matters. And I'm glad I'm showing up for you guys because this is one of my main goals of the year is like, I actually have them written down here to do my 365 My Word challenge. So my word stands for meditation, yoga, writing, reading, and drawing. And I think that's like, as an artist, those are the things that bring me the most happiness, along with like hiking and being nurturing with my husband and my dogs. But sorry if I'm talking so fast. I just feel like I'm trying to get this all out and not hold your time because I'm very mindful of like wasting your time. I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to post a YouTube short every day, so look out for that on the Do Yoga, Do You podcast channel. And spiritual awakening challenge. I'd like to start getting up earlier when the sun hasn't quite risen and try to meditate when it's a little cold and dark in my house next to my heater. And like start drinking matcha in the morning and like reading and doing some journaling before the like day really has begun, really in my head. All right, sorry, now back to January 1st. Because I just feel like it was relevant of like, we're all here to manifest. I feel like January 1st, we take a huge look at like what we didn't do last year and what we did do. And sometimes people do that yesterday. I was kind of doing a little bit of both. But either way, it says, the first day of a new year has arrived, and this day was made for you. Out with the old and in with the new is the slogan for you. Take a few moments to reflect on all you have done in the past year, and then reach out to embrace all that you are about to do. New beginnings or renewal is what a one day is all about. And that's what January 1st, 2024, the number. So you do 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 2024, 2 plus 2 is 4. And then another 2 is 6. And then plus 4 is 10. And then 1 plus 0 is 1. Is all about. So start planning the new project or venture that you have been mulling over and take the opportunity to put your thoughts into well-conceived actions. And that's why I'm introducing myself. I hope you keep tuning in as we go on this numerology tarot pull journey once a week thing. I'll try to be mindful of astrology and like bringing that in every week. I might skip it today. We could look it up real quick though. Let's see. I think we're in Leo or heading into the next one. What moon phase are we in today? The moon's current phase for tonight is a waning gibbous. During this phase, the moon can be seen in the early morning daylight hours on the western horizon. I did see it on my walk. It was really cool because it just almost looked like a little faint cloud. Anything else you really need to know? No, but it's waning gibbous. We'll do a horoscope next reading. That will probably be from the past because I have a few pre-recordings and I'm going to try to be figuring out how I can do the tarot pull for when I know the podcast will be coming out. Because I think I'm going to be releasing them on Mondays. So tune in for January 8th. The first podcast will be about, again, all this stuff. I'm kind of tweaking with the modality and the methods of my mayhem. But I hope you're enjoying what I'm offering. And please like, comment, share in the comments below. Tell a friend. Please follow me at the Tracy Mitchell on Instagram and send me DMs. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have about self-care and yoga, or go to doyogadoo.com and book some one-on-one sessions with me. That's like one of my main goals as well, is to get 10 clients. I'd like to work with 10 of you and help you read your human design chart, help you learn how to work with your astrology every day and read your life chart. There's so many ways to manifest your true authentic code in your life and your like who you want to be, but that starts with like kind of knowing your blueprint, and that is like as a star being, we transited on this planet, you came with some type of code, and you got to know that sometimes, or you live in kind of like a feeling of denial. Where are we at? I think we did everything. So if you didn't get it, I'm here to help you do yoga, but more importantly, what you do after your asanas, how to take what you learn on your mat and apply it into the real life, because yoga is more than an exercise. It's a philosophy. And I think that's all I got for you guys today. I got a little bonus 15 or 10-minute little video afterwards teaching you guys how to make a really good collagen protein shake with some oat milk and peanut butter and bananas. And other than that, please go follow, or I'm going to put all these affiliate link show notes in the link below, in the description below. But to be magnetic, use the code Tracy with the link TRACI, all caps, and it will get you like 20% off or 15% off. And I make like $4.50 if you sign up for the monthly, and I make $45 or $54 if you sign up for the full plan up front. I think it's like $3 for the year, but dude, their meditations are incredible, and they help you kind of like go into like a self-hypnosis and an unblock, and like help you retrain and heal your inner child. And then my other supplies or affiliate link, is Force of Nature, and you're going to use the code START40 right now if you're tuning in. Probably until the end of January, you can use this code. It'll give you 40% off a starter kit for their amazing all-natural cleaner. And the link for me, it's /ref/boomink with the forceofnature.clean, but the link's in the show notes. And then cultivatedhempcompany.com. They are an amazing CBD company that is locally based in Colorado, and use the code BOOM25, all caps, BOOM25 for 25% off some of the best hemp on the market. I suggest you take tincture and CBD every day and offer it to your pet if they have high anxiety, and put it on your body, because your skin's your biggest organ and you have CBD receptors all over. And if you like some cool shit that I wear, I design my own clothes, superpotheads.com. It's fun little active wear. My husband's a stunt rider. I'm a beekeeper, so there's always silly stuff coming out the clothing shop. Go to aboomlife.com for our silly permaculture blog and tune into our other podcast, High PE. And Tracy at doyogadou.com is my email if you'd like to send me a message. Please like, review, share, and look out for the pre-sale of my book coming out in March 21st, Spring Equinox. I think Spring Equinox is 21st, 22nd, but doesn't matter. You'll figure that out. You can Google that. I think we're good. I'm pretty proud of these. Let's make sure we save this file. Do yoga, do you intro pod. And hopefully you guys tune in the rest of the year. Write down what you want out of life. If you don't know what you want, then start writing things, even if they're big little things. Like, I want a new hat. I want new shoes. I want a new job. I want my new job to be, like, you need to then go deeper into that. Like, start writing things down. Your journaling, your subconscious knows more than your conscious, and your consciousness gets blocked by your ego. So meditation, yoga, going inward, stillness allows you to see what you want and know what you want. All right, I think that's it. I'm closing down. Peace and love. Oh, one more thing. The Do Yoga Do You podcast is not brought to you by them, but this app I have used all year round, all year long last year, and I have over a total of 963 practice time on this app, and like over 1,200 practices. I do 40 minutes, and I suggest you guys start practicing every day with the app that's as functional as this one in terms of time and ability and what you're looking for, because they have like 8 different, we'll go through it next time, but 8 different things you can do. You just go here, pick your time, pick your voices, pick how much effort, whatever. It's pretty awesome, and I highly suggest it's really easy way so you don't have to travel to go work out. I'm not saying don't join a gym or don't have a community, but this is a great way to keep yourself accountable at home when you don't have time but an extra hour to get somewhere. Cool. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was, but Down Dog app, it's like $12 for the year or $17 if you're a student looking to using your college code or a teacher. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed.